So today is a pretty significant day when it comes to the world of hockey. Obviously, it's not OHL related, but we know the Arizona Coyotes about to move to Salt Lake City, Utah, and that's why I'm sporting my Coyotes jersey because I figured I don't usually get an occasion to wear it because I'm not a Coyotes fan per se, but I am a jersey collector. I typically collect jerseys of OHL players who are top picks. So this one is a Taylor Hall Coyotes jersey. If you remember, Taylor Hall had a pretty brief stay with the Arizona Coyotes, and with that, I figured, hey, why not? Gives me a reason to have a Coyotes jersey, but now they're getting ready to relocate. They had their last game at Mullet Arena last night. Pretty emotional for Coyote fans, and it's kind of strange because I remember when the Winnipeg Jets relocated to Phoenix, and just the emotions that were in that, and then now 28 years later, we're seeing it all over again. This time, the Coyotes going to Salt Lake City. So I figured today is a good day to wear my Arizona Coyotes jersey just to go along with just what's going on in the hockey world. So I, I just felt I needed to explain why I'm wearing a Coyotes jersey right off the hop of this news video. We just have a couple of news items to touch on. I wanted to start off with Derek Laxdal being named head coach of the year. The Ontario Hockey League right now, they're slowly going through all the awards from the regular season, and they did the Overager of the Year, and now they're doing the Matt Layden Trophy for Head Coach of the Year. And for Derek Laxdal, the season started off pretty slow for this Oshawa Generals team. If you remember, they were sitting on the outside looking in by November when it came to the playoffs. They were dealing with a lot of injuries. Callum Ritchie didn't join the lineup until the beginning of November. They had picked up Connor Lockhart, and it seemed once this team started to get healthy, they were on a roll. Even in January, approaching the trade deadline, this team was showing signs of improvement and a potential threat in the Eastern Conference. And of course, they would pick up Connor Punnett, and then they put on that 12-game winning streak, and they were beating some pretty big teams. They got that win on the road against the London Knights and ended up taking first spot in the Eastern Conference. So big credit goes out to Laxdal for helping lead this team to that first place finish at the end of the regular season. And with the history that the Oshawa Generals have, it's kind of surprising to note that Laxdal is only the fifth head coach in Generals history to be named head coach of the year in the Ontario Hockey League. The last coach to win this award with Oshawa was DJ Smith back in 2013-2014. So it's exciting times for him. And they did post the runner-up in the Matt Layden Trophy, and that was Jay McKee of the Brantford Bulldogs, another team that had a slow start to the regular season, but really picked it up. And I think with Brantford, it was a bit of a getting used to your new environment as they moved from Hamilton to Brantford. And Jay McKee and that coaching staff doing a really good job of getting the Bulldogs on the right path and getting some great play, even when they were dealing with key injuries down that final stretch. So Laxdal winning the Coach of the Year and Jay McKee getting the runners-up. And the other item to touch on, 55 players were selected in the under-18 draft. And that was held, of course, yesterday. And the Windsor Spitfires, again, they had the first overall pick, and they decided to go with a goaltender. They selected Michael Newlove from the Halton Hurricanes. So goaltending is a spot that this team is looking to improve on. So Newlove, he looks like he has potential to get right into the net at the junior hockey level. He's 6'1". So he has the size. He also appeared in one game with the Caledon Admirals of the OHL. He posted an .865 save percentage in that one game. Caledon, a team that kind of struggled this past season, but Newlove, he got the experience in Tier 2, and we'll see if that can translate well with the Windsor Spitfires. This is a team looking for a much better showing than what we saw in 23-24. But also to note, this is the first time a goaltender was selected first overall in the under-18 draft since the Kingston Frontenacs picked Aiden Spooner. That was back in 2019. For Barrie Colt fans, if you're wondering, they had the fifth overall pick, and they went with left winger Luke Gauvreau. He had 18 points last season with the Hamilton Steel, so he looks like a good support player offensively, and we'll see if Gauvreau is able to join the Barrie Colts lineup going into next season. So it's a quick little news video for today, and again, I just wanted to wear the Arizona Coyotes jersey because I don't know if I'm going to get many opportunities to wear it now that they're moving to Salt Lake City. You never know. Maybe they'll get the expansion team within 5 years. But still, It's kind of sad if you're an Arizona Coyotes fan, as I know there's been a lot of jokes about how they don't have a lot of fans and whatnot, but there's diehard fans of this Coyotes organization. It's kind of similar with Mississauga's move to Brampton. We know there's diehard Steelhead fans that are kind of. I know they're still going to see their team in Brampton, but still, when your team is, the speculation is there of a big move. It's got to be. It can't be easy if you're a supporter of one of these teams. So either way, that's how I see it from the booth. Let me know in the comments section down below your thoughts on any of these items. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We'll talk to you again soon.